part 2, because like I said in part 1, it was going to be like a 40-45 minute long video. So this is part 2. This stack of books, I'm going to start with my one and only CGC slab. This is Avengers Assemble Alpha number 1. It is the J. Scott Campbell Virgin Edition at a 9.8. I won this one in a giveaway on DC Irish's channel. Love the way he did it. But yeah, this is my only CGC slab. I am not a CGC fan. Do not like the label. The case, I mean, I do like this. I forget, there's a name for it. But this indented part of the case, I do like that. Now, get this one out of the way. This is my only magazine slab. This is Disney Files, because my wife and I are DVC members. Disney Files magazine number 3. This is dusty, but other than that, it is the magazine for when Walt Disney World turned 50. I thought that would be an excellent. When I got this thing here, these are beefy, meaty cases. This thing is a hefty case. But yeah, this is when Walt Disney World turned 50. I thought, you know, that I know of, I'm still the only person that has this book on the CBCS census. Came in at a 9.0, which I was a little disappointed about, but when I thought about it, when they send us, when they send us these magazines, they come in literally just a paper envelope. No protection, no nothing. And so I got it. I actually keep most of the magazines. I got them all over the place. So it was just kind of sitting here. It was on top of like boxes or something like that. Other things stacked on top of it. I heard CBCS was going to start slabbing magazines. So I packed it up. I put it in a makeshift bag and board. And I took it down to Cleveland to Fan Expo that year. And turned out they weren't accepting it because they weren't slabbing them yet. They just made the announcement that, yeah, it's coming. So I had to run it back to the truck, throw it in the truck. So, I mean, it's been all over the place. It hasn't been well kept. So to come in at a 9.0, I was really thrilled with. Okay. Now these are all my CBCS slabs. This is an older slab. Do I have another one somewhere? I do have another one somewhere, but where the heck did it go? Anywho, this is Flash, the new Flash. Number 1 came in at a 9.6. This is an old case. This is one I did buy off the shelf back in '87. Yeah. So I'm actually thrilled with a 9.6. This was a birthday present to myself years and years and years ago. This is the first appearance of Lobo. And they consider it a bondage cover. I guess, okay. This is Mega Man number 3, told you that. It came in at 8.5. I bought it. I think I paid like $50 for it or something like that off of eBay. These are the old cases. And I've been thinking about sending these in and getting these re-slabbed. I know I have another CBCS slab around here somewhere. Not worried about it. And let's see, that Flash and this book here, and the one I have no idea where it's at. I'll find it. As soon as I'm done recording, I'll find it. These were sent to a presser, and then he sent them to CBCS on my behalf. So I have no record of them on my account, but this is Batman 423. Absolute great, classic, iconic cover of Todd McFarlane. Came in at an 8.0. I know I got this book at a local, what do you want to call it? Like an estate sale store. They buy yard sale stuff, estates. It's full of furniture and things like that. And I was in there one day looking for, because they used to have, oh God, there had to be 50 or so long boxes. I mean, there's even more in the back, but they never put them out. Long boxes of comics. And it used to be considered a honey hole, but I mean, they charged so much for their books, it was ridiculous. They put a comics 50% off sign. They'd throw them on some of the boxes. So you thought you were getting a deal at 50% off, but it really wasn't, because it was just at 50% off. It might have been mint price, and the book was nowhere close to mint. So I found this one and a couple others, and I guess they didn't mark them or something like that. Yeah, this was like $5. I forget how many years ago I got this, but yeah, it came in an 8.0. These are the old slabs, and then they announced they were doing the new slabs, but I wasn't really on a break, but I just didn't send anything. This one here, these are the new cases. I don't remember where I got this book. I really don't remember where I got this book at. And it does look, at least the front and back cover, look much, much better than the grade that they gave it. This is Astonishing Tales number 25, first appearance of Deathlock. Came in at a 6.5. I looked it over. I'll have to go check. Oh, maybe that's why. There's like a dog ear crease. I don't know if you can see it right there. I don't know if it's coming through. But yeah, sorry, hit the mic. I forgot. This is also the first published art by George Perez, my favorite artist, so maybe that's why I bought this, but where and when I got it, I don't remember. And these cases are 10 times better than the old cases. Now, this book here, I didn't care what the grade was. It made no difference to me because this is my brother's book. I have a couple more around here, but so when I sent it off, I didn't care what the grade came back as. This is Ms. Marvel number 1, the first appearance of Carol Danvers as Ms. Marvel. It came in at an 8.5. Like I said, this is my brother's book, so it didn't matter to me what grade it came back. Could have came back a 4. Great. It's never, ever leaving my collection. I'll never sell this, trade that book away. Now, these are some of my yellow labels. The old labels, which I was a fan of the old labels, but whatever. This is my first verified CBCS signature. This is my favorite artist, George Perez. I'm so happy. I wanted him to sign a certain book, but he passed away before I could get to him. So I had to settle for a verified signature. This is the Teen Titans number 2. Came in at a 9.4. Actually, the story behind this one, my ex-wife and kids were at a show, oh Lord, 15 years ago, I would say. 13 years ago, something like that. And they just have some books, and he signed the books for him. For me, they're like, oh yeah, their father's a big fan and all this other stuff, probably. So yeah, they got his signature. I'm happy they got his signature. And this is another. Now these are all witness signatures. This is Superman number 1, DC Universe Rebirth. This is, I believe this is. No, I don't think this is cover 8, but this is Peter J. I never know how to pronounce his name. I say Tomasi. It came in at a 9.4. I had him sign it in blue. I wanted either blue or red, because he was signed in black. I didn't want it in black. I wanted either blue or red. So he signed it in blue. Came back in a 9.4. That was signed at Fan Expo in 2022. It does say 2022, doesn't it? Yep, 2022. This book, had it signed at Three Rivers Con down in Pittsburgh. This is a witnessed signature. Well, I said they're all witness signatures. This is Daryl Banks. This is Green Lantern number 74. Came in at a 9.4. There's his signature right under Kyle Rayner. I never remember the importance of this book. I think it's the death or origin of somebody. 9.4. Now, I know I got this book at a show. Was it the first show of the local comic shop? Maybe. This is Warlord number 1, signed by Mike Grell. Because after George Perez passed away, I had books for Neil Adam to sign, right down here. But at the show, at the show previous, I heard Neil Adams passed away. So I'm like, well, you know what? This guy, he's not getting any younger. So I might as well get his signature. Warlord number 1 came in at a 7.5. I'm happy with the 7.5. Signed by Mike Grell right there. I've seen other books, and they're all signed in the same spot. So yeah, Mike Grell signature. Now this one was signed down at Three Rivers, down in Pittsburgh. The book itself is actually a giveaway that I won, and I already have one, but this one is much better shape than the one I have. This is Gotham by Gaslight, Tales of the Batman. Came in at a 9.6. It is signed by, oops, wrong way, P. Craig Russell. He was going to sign somewhere, but I wanted him to sign there because it's unique to sign right there. Yeah, this book, I won it off of Bub's Comics. And it's much better shape than my book I have. Now, these are the new label CBCS. This is a book I got off the shelf back in when it was new. This is Flash number 197, first appearance of Zoom. This was originally a PGX book, and it was a 9.2 or 9.4, and I don't think I had it pressed. So when I sent it to CBCS, I had them press it, and it came back in 9.8. I was so shocked to get this book back in a 9.8. Now this is my first witness signature ever. And I had it in an old case, and I wound up resubmitting it for a reholder. This is, glad I got his signature because he's not here anymore. This is Jim Shooter, Marvel Team Up 141. Came in at a 9.2. I also have Jim Shooter, same time, but I didn't get this one witnessed. This is another Dusty book. This is Superman number 199, the race between Superman and Flash, and he signed it down here. Yeah, 6/19. So these were signed in 19 at the Lost Nation Comic Convention down in Willoughby, which they had one. It was kind of a bust, and they haven't had any since. But my first witness signature. And this was, I think this was my very first eBay buy, I think. This is Batman number 497, the newsstand. This came in at a 9.8. Absolutely, completely shocked me to get this in a 9.8. Especially coming from eBay and being it's a newsstand. Beautiful book. I I wanted the book just for the cover, you know, breaking of the bat. And I also have, oh, there's a spine tick in there. Yeah, there's one spine tick in there. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. It was a squirrel moment there. Oh, yeah, I also have the direct edition with that little flap on it. Thought about sending that, and if it comes in a 9.8, put them side by side, but... Oh, man. Now, this is another one of my brother's books, so the grade made no difference to me. This is Happy Days #1. Come in at an 8.5. They have second appearance of Happy Days Crew and Comics, but I can't find the first appearance. Because I would get that, but I can't find that one. I don't even know what book it is. But yeah, this is my brother's book, so this is another one that's never leaving my possession whatsoever. I wonder what is that blue? Because it goes there, you can't see it, but it goes over the top of the book and it goes on the back. I wonder if some kind of ink stain or something. And this is another book. I don't remember where I got it. I don't remember why I would have bought it. Well, yeah, I do remember why I would have bought it because I used to watch the cartoon. This is Battle of the Planets #1. The first appearance of G-Force in American comics. Come in at an 8.0. And as you can probably tell, a lot of the books are my childhood books. Remind me of my childhood, so that's why I'm getting these slabs, because they remind me of my childhood. I'm going for nostalgia now more than first appearance of Wolverine or something. This one I got at my LCS, and don't remember what I paid for it. I got to keep. I'm trying to keep track of how much I paid for this stuff. This is Marvel Spotlight #28, the first solo Moon Knight story. Absolutely love this yellow cover. And when he had this, and then they also had first appearance of Poison Ivy, but that one was really rough shape. The pinup was missing out of it, and I'll just take this book instead. Happy it came in at a 7.5. Almost said 7.6 because it's a 1976 book. And another nostalgia buy for me. This is The Great Grape Ape #1. This is a relatively recent slab. Come in an 8.0. Don't know if I told you that, but I don't know. Great Grape Ape. I remember watching it. Me and my brother were sitting there watching this. 8.0. Glad. Happy to have that book. And now this is a book I was going through a box or something. Oh, I was going through my boxes. And you know how you go through your boxes and you find stuff that you don't remember at all? And this is one I saw somewhere. And I happened to go through my boxes, and then there it was. This is the Sensational She-Hulk #14. It came in at a 9.2. This is, okay, it says the promotional cover intended for issue 14, distributed by Marvel to retailers. It's a cover only, but I heard Brian Bolin didn't get it in time, so they went with somebody else. But I guess they got it to him, and they made just a promotional cover out of it. So it's just the cover. So yeah, I don't remember where I would have bought this. I don't know, but I'm glad I got Brian Bolin, my favorite cover artist. Now, yes, I started out as PGX. Do I have that book around here somewhere? Probably not. I probably put it away. But, hold on. Now, the reason I started with PGX, and I'm not bashing PGX. I enjoyed slabbing with them. It was fine by me. But, like I said, I can't stand the label. Okay. They use, I don't know if it's going to come through, but they use them stickers. But I mean, it's, I don't know if it's going to come through, but the sticker's starting to peel off. It looks horrible. And just now, the same reason why I can't stand CGC, that stupid white square. Actually, PGX is more centered than CGC. CGC looks ridiculous because it's way down low on the thing. But you see there's blue around the box. CBCS doesn't have that. Yes, there's blue up here, but it goes all the way across. It's like just that high and that's it. These aren't, when I first saw these, I thought they were going to be white and I was going to be very upset with CBCS. But that is a beautiful label. I love they have, let's see what we'll do, yeah. The gold foil in there on the blue books. On the yellow labels, it's blue. So it's kind of the opposite. The yellow label has the blue and the blue label has, well, gold, but I think that looks really, it pops a lot to me. The labels are much better than PGX and much better than CGC. I mean, the font on CGC looks the same to me as it does to CBCS. I don't like CGC. They have that little foil square. At least you get, you know, an embossed foil logo from CBCS. But anyway, comic book lovers, oh, look what I found. I knew I'd find it. Here's my other CBCS. This is X-Force number 2. This is the second appearance of Deadpool. I slabbed it because I thought Deadpool was going to be this huge thing, and second appearance never did anything. It's only the first appearance. But it came in an 8.5. I have like 4 or 5 other copies of this book, probably in better condition. I just sent it off because, oh, it looks good to me. But anyway, the old label. I mean, I actually still like the old label. And, you know, because it doesn't have that ugly white square. I kind of liked it, but they switched it, and then the new label isn't as bad as I thought it was. I want to thank you for however long this video is, sitting here and watching it. Until next video, remember, be kind to one another, be your own collector, and I'll see you later.